Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us on a beautiful, and it is a beautiful Saturday night. A little rainy, a little gusty. Heat is calming down. It's feeling good, boys. It does feel like the summer's coming down there a little bit, but not too quick. We've got still got about a couple month and a half.
Oh yeah, still hot as balls this morning.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I did jinx
That's
this
an
on.
understatement.
Oh, it was terrible. So you again, the boys are running the Chicago Marathon this year, and there's a lot of
50%
running.
50% are running it.
Yeah. Well, Chris has been nice enough to run with me.
Chris
but
is the backup in case someone wants to die.
it is.
I'm going to die if I have to run it.
There is a lot of running
with somebody else.
as you would imagine with the training. And let me just knock these down. One of these guys.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it's mine. The red.
Yeah.
Picked up
Oh
a
yeah.
lot
You're,
of hand
there we go. Okay. So the issue is ton of running. Friday, I got up at 5:15 to run just a quick 45 minutes. Beautiful out. 67 degrees, no sun.
Gorgeous.
Just wonderful running. Today, 80 degrees at 6:50. Thought the first 8 miles were the worst 8 miles of my entire life.
Yeah.
Yes, last week was worse. This week was significantly better with actually
I barely survived last week.
Oh, dude.
I fucking passed out, dude.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, so let's get into here. We've got pink lemonade, we got lemonade, and we got strawberry lemonade. And Chris McGraw is not a lemonade guy, so he's
I'm out.
He's also not a summer shandy guy, really, so he's drinking Coors Light.
Oh,
Tried and true, baby. Tried and true.
ooh, this is nice. I
Scrumptious.
recommend, can't go that far. I definitely recommend a little strawberry lemonade. The Sun Cruiser, I think, is the drink of the summer for the boys here.
Might be, yeah.
It gets dangerous,
Sleeper
though.
Sleeper hit.
Because you get out, it's like there we go. Get a little more comfortable here. They talk about this. What's the other one? Cutwater.
Surfside?
No, it's the other. It's another can.
Oh, yeah. I think I have it in the fridge. Cutwater.
Cutwater. People are drinking Cutwater and getting absolutely smashed.
Yeah, because it's like 11% or something.
And
This is not that
Yeah, hold on.
No, this is right. It's only 4.5%. But I don't know about you, Pat.
This is also dangerous because it basically tastes like lemonade.
Oh, yeah.
It only has 1 gram of sugar,
Lemonade,
guys.
Sorry. There's
Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
almost no taste of alcohol
No,
in this.
and that's what I think with the when we were in.
Mango margarita, 12.5%.
That sounds like a bad
Holy
decision.
shit!
Bad
There's-
decision in a can.
Holy fuck.
Instagram talks about this.
How much is in a can of delirium?
9%.
Yeah, I think it's similar.
That is in the same ballpark.
That's got to be a tough hangover, no? Because isn't that got to be some pretty shitty alcohol to be? No.
Dude,
Maybe he's drinking moderation.
But I love it on Instagram. A certain dynamic has realized that the Cutwaters are get people really messed up, and then they'll add a certain other alcohol, and just like 2 drinks
lose
dead.
their minds.
Just 2 drinks and you're dead.
That's wild.
Craziness.
Well, that was like, what is it? Like a couple years ago where they were doing the Borgs.
What
Where they
are
would drink
Borgs?
at colleges. They would take like gallons of water. They would drink like half of it, then refill or like drink like 3/4 of it, fill it up with a handle of vodka, put a bunch of like electrolyte like things like powders in
wow.
it.
But see, Chris, the kids aren't drinking anymore. The people aren't drinking.
Well, so there's so many different facts on this. I saw an article that the
What does the Trump administration's facts say?
Gen Z is starting to drink more now, but we are drinking the least amount in history at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
They would be drinking
They're
more.
missing out.
Well, the problem is, I think
Z are a bunch of bitches.
Well, they do a lot more with weed being more legal. They do a lot more.
yeah.
Of that kind of
You
stuff.
don't. Go
Apparently
ahead.
not though. Like it's not. They're not substituting it. They said that weed has grown consistently, which means it is not like a substitution of.
But are you looking
instead.
at weed by age group or just weed in general?
I think it was by age group in relation to Gen Z drinking. Like their amounts are significantly lower, and it's not. They're not substituting it with weed based on the growth of weed.
What are they What about cocaine?
That was not part of the study. But
HGH.
Oh, I think it was Joe Rogan who was talking about how
Ketamine?
Bam, bam.
how
Ketamine?
marijuana is. So Trump did. He's pushing for a more legalization of marijuana.
Yep.
And Joe Rogan, the reason that it's supposedly one of the reasons it hasn't is actually the alcohol lobby has pushed against it because they really, really don't want marijuana to be legalized because it'll
Just
mess with
crash.
How many
Yeah.
states is it legal in right now?
Oh, it's gotta be-
Well-
marijuana got to be at least about
I say it's probably
half.
close to half.
I would say
right?
close to half. I think the issue is though, like the federal part of it prevents a lot of like you can't cross.
still bank.
Can't cross. Like the products can't cross state lines. They have to be.
You got the
grown
you,
and
you got
produced
the,
in
the
the
Christian the religious belt down in the South that ain't gonna pass that anytime soon.
Yeah.
You'd think, but then Trump's coming out and saying, "Hey, this is a fair enough alternative." I don't know, but I think another reason. I think a lot of people, like a lot of, a lot of the health issues that the world has kind of seen. There's a lot more health issues with alcohol than people they've ever really talked about, and I think people are starting to realize that, and that's another reason.
They said it's like colon cancer and stuff like that.
Tons
is
of- yeah, various-
directly related to the consumption of alcohol past the age of 35.
Yes,
Oh, great.
but I think.
Yup.
That's fair, but I also think it depends on it. One is genetics. Colon cancer is hugely genetic. It's not hugely, but it is genetic based. The other thing is diet consumption, and then physical activity. That doesn't mean you can't not get it because like the Dawson's Creek, one of the Dawson Creek's guys,
Oh yeah.
40.
I think it was the actual dude who played Dawson.
yeah,
I
46.
think. I never watched the show.
Yeah.
He just got, and he was saying,
Stage 3,
I was
unfortunately.
healthy.
Yeah.
I was doing cold plunges. I was going on runs. I was weightlifting. I was incredibly healthy. Looking, I had no clue.
Yeah, and then it was him going to the washroom that kind of told him, hey, there's something going on there.
Yeah.
So, but I think they need to make that colon cancer screening. They got to. They've moved it from 50 to 45. It probably should be at 40, and just start getting everybody kind of looked at. Because I think it honestly, I bet you it more relates to processed foods
Probably, yeah.
than really.
Well, I mean, our
Basically
generation has
everything.
grown up and eating more processed foods than any other generation, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I think
They're talking about,
our parents grew up on that. A lot of that bull.
but like so much food now.
Like fast food is all processed here.
And
You do it.
even and the food industry itself is changing so that what's the thing that people were taking to lose weight?
Ozempic.
Ozempic. Something called GLP-1 or something, I think like that is the name of the drug that is the primary reason for why you do not gain weight and you lose your appetite. And now there's this huge push by food scientists to create a food that will bypass this GLP-1 blocker so that people will still get addicted to food.
Oh yeah,
So
100%. Yep.
So like
Gotta love it.
Ozempic, and all the other ones that do that might become ineffective because they're producing this super processed shit that
Yep.
just goes
I have
crazy.
like honestly been more conscious of like it's so tough when you work weekends and nights now.
Oh,
to and then the boss has got all the garbage that you could ever imagine, and you just want to eat that. But I mean, we every night still cook. We still eat decently, but I definitely. But the other thing is you got to add more vegetables, more fruits. So, that's got to be in your diet too. Where me and Chris were doing it okay, but not eating a lot of fresh fruit. But it was more like the frozen bag. That's not. It's just frozen watered, so it's fine. It's not
Yeah.
processed, but it's you got to get more fresh stuff too. That's a fun topic. I mean, Pat was telling me that they were talking about Hulk Hogan and why he passed. He just recently had a surgery, and his doctor said, "Hey, don't travel." Of course, Hulk Hogan thinking went and traveled.
I'm the
But-
Hulkster.
Too much stress on his heart, and unfortunately had a heart attack. But Pat was telling us that he had leukemia too. He was fighting leukemia at the time.
Leukemia is cancer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blood
What-
cancer, I believe.
Is okay.
And Jerry Jones had, I believe, stage 4. He fought stage 4 cancer for 10 years.
Oh my.
And he's got this, because he's ultra wealthy,
Yeah.
has been in these testing for all the super drugs. And there's just one that they were able
I was
to.
gonna say that guy's on like TV and all this shit. That's for the last 10 years.
10 years, stage 4. Yeah.
Fuck.
I think he might be in. I should have read more into the article, but I think he's in remission right now.
Dude, money's a hell of a
He
thing,
lives in a
man.
crypt keeper
Can you
anyways.
imagine
Yeah.
having state? That's like
But it doesn't save everybody, which is crazy to me.
Stage 5, it only goes one more stage.
Yeah, oh no, I think
No,
you're dead.
stage 4 is the highest.
I think stage 4 is
Stage
the
4
highest. Yeah.
is the highest.
Stage 4 means it's gotten into your bloodstream.
It's not localized.
That's
It's
fucking
spreaded.
nuts. Holy shit.
Where stage 3 is, it's gotten into your bloodstream, but it hasn't gone anywhere else. So it
Okay.
hasn't spread.
Got it.
Yeah. So you can
That's
still kind of
wild.
yeah.
Holy
But at
shit.
some point, AI is gonna fucking figure that out, and God willing, wipe out cancer.
That'd be, yeah.
But we'll see. That's a fun note, huh? We got some. We got some.
Top of the podcast. Good stuff. Happy time.
Love it.
Well, here we go. Any of you guys into the ugliest dog competition?
I saw it was like some like bulldog or pug or something that won, but that's about it.
It was a pug. I'll put the picture up in the podcast here, but I'll show you guys so you can see it.
This poor fucking hideous monster.
I kind of think
I didn't think it looked that bad, but I mean, like I only
this
saw
dog
like,
didn't.
Yeah.
Years past.
There has been some ugly dogs that won.
Yeah.
Pat would win.
This can only be done with animals. You can't do this.
Oh yeah. Can you see this? This is not the worst looking pug.
Oh, that looks like a normal dog.
Yeah. That's
see if
the
we
picture
can-
I saw.
The
I
other
don't.
one, I remember like the last year, the year before that, it was
He's
like,
kind of like he almost looks like he's got mange though, which is weird. I don't know why that. Maybe
oh, does he not have hair?
I think he's
Maybe.
Like he almost looks like a hairless.
he's like a naked bug.
Yeah.
But he's not that ugly. How
No.
did they, maybe just
Do you
really
remember that dog that had the tongue sticking out of his mouth?
Yeah.
Half
Oh,
its
yeah.
eye was like closed and looked like it had a stroke. Like that dog. It's like It's like that hairless Siamese cat, but in dog version.
Yes.
well, we should have started with actually last week. Last week was probably a chill night. Joe, unfortunately,
They didn't make it out
Slept
yet.
through.
Brian Hamilton was sick.
Brian Hamilton also had allergies. You got a little bit of heat stroke, probably.
Yep.
Pat had diarrhea.
Is it not?
Pat definitely
Pat had diarrhea.
But we had actually a wonderful night. It was still hot as all get out.
Yeah.
But we went from Chris and I went out. Chris, I, and Pepsi went out for dinner. Ate like idiots.
Where'd you guys go for dinner?
Wild goose.
Yes, which wasn't actually
It
wasn't.
wasn't our first choice.
It was, and yeah, it wasn't our first choice, and it wasn't great.
Okay.
You got to stick to the wings, like Pat says. But had a beer there. Then we went to Chris. We were trying to figure out where we wanted to go, and Chris came up with this awesome idea in Albany Park.
No,
What?
we went to Carol's first and got.
Oh
denied.
yes, Carol's had a private event.
Should have put a suit on and crash the wedding, boys.
We were about to walk in. I was just walking in. I was pulling a Larry Lynch. Chris like, hey, I think there's a sign. A private event. We get in there like, hey, is there a private event? Somebody rented the whole thing for a wedding.
$5 cover.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would have paid for it, but we would have stood. Me, Pepsi, and Peter would have stood out like.
Oh yeah, we
Bart,
looked like
Homer,
dog
and
shit.
Maggie.
Then we went to this nice outdoor bar where it was like the what was it? The Scissor Sisters were
Oh
playing.
yeah, Pepsi took the stickers. They're in his room.
The Scissor Sisters were playing, which
The safety scissors or something.
it was so bad, but it was a beautiful.
Their band
outdoor
name is
patio.
literally safety scissors.
They were not the most talented group I've ever seen.
No,
It was a nice outdoor patio bar. It was really fun. Yeah, like being outside was nice.
the waiter was an absolute dick. He could kiss my ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I come up there. Chris orders a beer. He says, "Okay," to Chris. Then I order for me and Pepsi, and he's like, "What did he want?" I'm like, "What do you fucking?" In case Chris sat down, I'm like, "I don't fucking know." He asked. He told you. He's like, "Well, I didn't hear him."
He looked at me. He's like, "Okay." He nodded his head. I'm like, "Oh, cool. I'm gonna go sit down, and grab a table for us." And Pierre comes back. He's like, "I got the same thing for you. Didn't hear your order." I'm like, he nodded at me.
That's what I.
That's the universal sign of like, "Hey, I got your order."
That's what you do, Chris.
What's the name of the bar?
Montrose Saloon.
Macho Saloon.
Yeah.
It's
Believe it or not,
I
it's
think
on
like a couple.
Montrose.
It's a couple blocks.
Montrose
Yeah,
Saloon.
Montrose. Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought
You know where
guys
the
were saying
surge?
Macho.
You know where the surge pool hall is?
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 blocks east of there, toward the lake.
Okay.
It's
Past
there.
Kedzie there.
Yeah.
So we had a couple
Gotcha.
beers there, enjoyed the wonderful night in Chicago, and then went to pray at the temple. Had a couple more.
nice. The beer temple.
Did some worshiping.
Yep.
We got to bed by 1:30.
Peter and Pat made some poor choices on their second beers.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
that's not a good one.
You know
Had a
what
weird
happens?
finish.
You know, sometimes it just happens.
I mean, it's rare that I get there that the beer I choose is not tapped out, so
Well, that should have been a sign.
should have been a sign from God.
And then tonight, UFC. I'd love to get, if you got any predictions, we can maybe walk into that. I just want to say to all the fans who are buying $700 tickets to go to UFC Chicago, you are an absolute
How much
joke.
can we get right now, baby?
Let's take a look.
I
real
would
quick.
assume that you probably
They
can't
got down to $400 at around 3 o'clock today.
Let's see, we're T minus 2 hours from the main card here.
If they were $200, do you think we'd still get down there?
No.
Oh.
I mean, the night you look pretty shit. We might take us 2 hours to get down there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. No, I mean, and Lauren said it was raining.
We can take the blue line, baby.
You could take the blue line.
Is it
So
319? Is that what it is?
So we're gonna try to grab some wings and watch the UFC fights. I'm excited. It's been a while since this is the only.
You didn't get section 312 for $279.
How much?
$279.
That's fucking nuts. That's a 200, almost 300
Row
level.
15, seats 18 through 21.
And I apologize. I know you said row and 300, right? Section.
Yeah, 312.
Okay. Wow, that's not. I mean, it's funny because I still wouldn't pay that for 300 level, but that is a drastic change. Can you imagine if you paid $700?
You can get section
That's fucking
F8 for
nuts.
$28.68.
Yeah, Chris.
I mean, I had that cash.
I got 304 for the cheapest I'm seeing on StubHub.
How much?
304.
That's probably fees, and Chris is probably fees.
Yeah,
out,
mine's with fees included. Yeah.
Mine was fees included.
Oh, okay.
I did 4 seats though, not 2 seats.
I did
I don't know.
2 seats. This year's good seats.
$269 on Vivid Seats, Peter.
Okay.
StubHub's 304.
But I mean, again,
Still pretty high up
That
there.
is such an outrageous.
The best
amount
view
of
is
money.
section F8. We can pay $31.25.
That one I got 28. Mine, I don't know why yours is so much higher. I got $28.68 on that one.
so I bet you the fees are probably different.
No,
I know you have fees in, but I'm saying maybe the venues or the ticket, the website charges different fees. Maybe.
I was on
maybe.
StubHub.
Is Chris? No, Pat. And Chris is one more. Or Pat, what were you looking at?
StubHub.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
had it $300 less than he did.
That's the other fucking
Why
bullshit.
am I getting fucked over here?
You know what it is? Have you looked at them at all, like recently from your phone?
No.
No. You never
Will
looked at
they,
Chris.
will
Did you
they
look
do
at
it?
Chris?
Will, like,
I
increase
had
the
to
price?
because the first search I came up was UFC 319 tickets.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding you. If I look at my office work, under because my login is in there,
Yeah.
they will 1,000% be. It's like Expedia. They will be a 1,000% change.
shitty.
If I keep looking at it, prices will go up. But if I go on a different, like when I go at Foodies,
Yeah.
I was looking, prices were different than when I was looking on my phone.
That's why I got to go into
Fucking hate
incognito
that.
mode, baby.
Yeah,
I think
fucking.
it's still tracking thing. You got to go duck.
That
go.
should be illegal. Like that, it should all be the same
yeah.
price.
That's bullshit, dude. That's such nonsense.
Okay, Joe, do you want to? Why don't we? What? Like,
Here's what we do, guys. We go to Rivers Casino. We put $50 each in, and we put it all on red. If it hits, we go to the UFC. If it doesn't,
We could go to the sports book at
that
Ridley.
wouldn't even get us one ticket, Pat.
I was about to say, $50. That's
$200.
$200.
$400.
$400. One of us
One
would
of us
go
would
to
go.
the
One of
go to the show.
And then we got to keep doubling it until we keep going.
Yeah.
I
Gotta
would
double it and then double it and then double it.
I would rather spend. Like I said to Chris or Pat, I would rather take when it was $700. I would rather take each of us take $700. Convince Brian to send Gracia out for the night, watch the fight at his place, and get somebody to serve us drinks while we watch and get
Ooh, that
a
could be
catered
cool.
food.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, instead of going to UFC 300 nosebleeds.
Yeah, that's the other issue. It's like the seats you're getting are like the second to third to last row, and
It's
it's
the
like,
atmosphere, bro. You're up that high. You get to watch it on a nice big screen.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
you
at
get to
that
watch
point,
it on that-
You're
you get
watching
to-
it on the same type of screen
wa-
you'd be watching it somewhere
yeah,
else.
you're watching on that little TV screen that's right in front of you because you can't see the freaking scoreboard.
No, I can't believe it's.
I know, dude.
I'm curious if it's that expensive in other cities.
Yeah.
Paris, they have a fight night in Paris. The tickets are that high. I looked up Miami.
Indianapolis. Sorry, Chris, not to cut you off. Indianapolis had one recently, and there was a Reddit about how pissed they were about the ticket prices.
Was that an actual UFC or the fight night?
No, I think it was a pay-per-view.
Miami, like you can go on Reddit. Miami had one, and they were charging like $400 on pre-sale. That's what I got pre-sale, and like I looked, and it was
That
like
doesn't
$400.
shock me at Miami though, for some reason.
But like it's all over the place. Like Montreal was high.
It's kind of crazy that we got into that club, like the best club in Miami, for like $50 a guy, and then $2,000 for a bottle.
But
Two bottles.
It was also, I think it was like an off week between the weeks. There.
Yes, because the Ultra was the week before. I mean, Blunt.
And the
Blunt
Grand
was
Prix
good.
was the week after, wasn't it?
The
Yeah,
Grand Prix was
yeah.
the week after. Ultra was like a month before, or like maybe like 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before.
Yeah, it's a kind of crazy coincidence. Is Pat had his bachelor party the week after, or maybe a couple weeks after was the Grand Prix, right?
The Grand Prix was
before it.
Yeah, the Grand Prix was a week after his too.
Yeah.
Well, week after yours. It was a week after mine, right? Chris?
Yeah.
So it was very.
You both, you both
wow.
had. Yeah.
Isn't that kind of crazy? That's just the random how random
yeah.
life works sometimes. Okay.
And if Joe was cool and did Austin correctly, he could have had his like the week after the Grand Prix too.
What a joke. What a joke of a man. All right, let's see here. I got some good ones. Okay, I got one for you real quick. So yesterday, Lauren and I went out by Lauren's dad's, and they have 3 shows at this park, and it's like the whole city comes out. And I got a few observations. I got a question I'll start with, though. So Lauren was nice enough. She picks me up at my uncle's place, and then we drive out there because it's like the middle, meet in the middle, and we'll go out together.
Yep.
I get into the car, and I immediately roll down the window. And I because it's kind of hot. I felt like it was hot. And she goes, do you want me to turn the air conditioning down? And in my head, I'm like, no.
Turn it up, baby.
I'm hot. And then I thought about it. I'm like, so let's say at night you're in your bed and you're hot, and your significant other or your significant other asks you to. Do you say turn the air conditioner down or turn the air conditioner up? And what do you mean by that?
This just happened to me like 2 weeks ago.
We might have talked about this before, but I don't remember.
No. This was I was at my in-laws a couple weeks ago, and somebody was like, I turned the air conditioning down. And in my head, I'm like, it's so fucking hot outside. Why would you turn the air conditioning down? For me, she meant I turned the temperature down.
Yes, and that's what I say.
That's what I think too.
But I'm thinking
That's where my head is.
Turn the air conditioning.
Oh,
I say
no,
turn
you're
the
right.
air
I say
conditioning
I say up, Chris. I
turned like, in my head.
Yes.
Increase,
I get what
increase the AC, not the temp, but like how much it's
how
blowing.
the power.
Yeah.
You're talking power. In my head,
Because we didn't.
in my head, I'm the reverse. Like if you say I'm gonna turn the air conditioner down, I'm thinking you're turning the temperature down. That's where I'm at. Not like you're turning the power down on or like shining it off.
I'm saying no. If Lauren, so when I say, hey Lauren, can you turn up the air conditioning up because it used to be low or air conditioning low or high. I want that be up. Hit that high.
Yeah.
So turn it up. And Lauren thinks I'm going to turn the air conditioning down, meaning I'm taking the temperature down.
See, I see the fan. When I talk like power like that, I'll say up and down, but. Like in the house, I'll be like, turn the AC down. Turn the temperature down.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too.
So it's 50-50 here. I thought Chris, because in our household, it was, she was like, it'd be like, hey, Margaret, can we turn the air conditioner up?
And she's like, sure. Like it hot?
She'd be like, turn it off. And then my dad would be like, turn it up.
Yeah.
Big Mike's like, I'm taking my sweatshirt off now, guys.
Margaret had the same thing, and I do. Margaret's like, oh, you want to turn the AC up? Yeah, we can turn it up to 75. And I go over there and 2 hours later, I'm like, why is it so hot?
No, she would turn it off.
And the AC's on 75.
No, she like
Big
Mike would be like, turn that bitch up, baby. I thought it was really interesting because I'm like, oh, this is why we always kind of commute differently on this, and it's just I see how you see it.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, I kind of see how you see it too.
The different contexts, like in a car, I think of it differently because like the car, you have fan speeds you adjust. Like in a house, when there's no fan speed, it's just one speed.
Well, hers is actually temperature controlled. Like, what kind of control do you want?
Mine is too.
Yeah, so that's why she says,
but you can still control the fan power separately from the temperature.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like you can turn it to like.
No, I know, I get that. I thought it was just very interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then the couple observations. So we're out in the suburbs. We're out in Lockport. And I had 2 questions. So when you were growing up, what was the kind of like what were like the couple vibes of like dressing up? Like when I was a teenager, it was I think it was like 3 things. It was skater, punk kind of ish, skater boy, punk stuff. You were preppy, so like Abercrombie, Hollister.
Yep.
Or you're just kind of in the middle, like just your parents didn't have any money, so you got like Target, Walmart kind of stuff. You didn't really get anything, which is cool. Like I was kind of a combination. I started as we used to skateboard, so you would do Element, Vans, all that crap. And then as we started partying, like we wanted to meet girls, so we went Hollister, Abercrombie. Today, so I'd love to hear what you guys like if it was similar for you guys. But today's youth, it's all every kid wants to be a farmer. Every kid wants to look like a fucking farmer. They're in boots. They're all in jeans. They all have a mullet, and it's some type of Morgan Wallen, John Deere.
Tell me it's cut
Chris,
off. Tell me it's cut off flannel.
There was a dude wearing cut off jeans with boots up to his ankles,
and a cut off and a no sleeve flannel.
There was a lot of no sleeve, not no sleeve flannel, but a lot of no sleeve. And I couldn't get over how many kids wanted to look.
Was this a country show that you're saying?
No. It was just out in the lot. I was like, it makes. But everybody wanted to look like they were running a farm. It was crazy to me.
Wow.
I couldn't get over it. Even some of the women were like, or they're in the hunter gear. And I'm like, are you going hunting tomorrow? Like, why are you in like camouflage?
John Jacobs is gonna love this.
It's not hunting
Yeah.
season, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your two styles? And did you have a style when you were kind of coming up, or was it just didn't even think about it?
I didn't really have a style. If I did go shopping, it was probably like at Express, which I would guess kind of falls more into like
Preppy, a little bit.
preppy. Yeah.
Going out
Just-
ishy.
Yeah. Like especially going out to the bars, like a collared shirt.
We all used to wear collared shirts up until like 25,
Yeah.
and then it like legitimately like you always had to dress down to go out.
Yep. Yeah. I would say Express was probably like the primary place that if I was looking
Yes,
for nice
yeah.
clothes to
Had
go
it-
out.
I would always go to the Express outlet and get
Yep.
2
Yeah.
years ago's style.
Yeah.
Because it was cheap. Pat, what were you rocking?
I was definitely not a skater boy, so somewhere between the two there.
Okay,
Probably in the Express category as well.
nice. We're all a bunch of cheap asses. Chris,
Can't afford that
I
Abercrombie,
was
baby.
Chris
I
is
was
always-
I was fat, so I couldn't fit in any of that crap. So I was J.C. Penney and Old Navy.
you were a little
Chris
metal.
was big and tall,
You were a
baby.
little
I
metal
wa-
until you got big.
I will say,
What was that big and
Old
tall store that used to be
Navy-
on there?
Old Navy was a big one,
Yeah.
which is kind of like a casual dress.
yeah.
Yeah, I would
yeah.
wear I definitely would wear my jeans and like hoodies.
Maybe and kind of in the same ballpark of is like you could get Tommy Hilfiger at some places. That could be like the Tommy Hilfiger store or like
Yeah, no, I didn't
or
really.
clothing stores. That
I don't think
carry
I
Tommy
have.
Hilfiger.
I think if you go look in my closet, I don't have much in terms of name brand stuff. I probably have like a Ralph Lauren or U.S. Polo like button down, and I think the only other name brand thing I probably have is a Calvin Klein shirt.
Most of my shit's Costco except stuff that people buy me.
Yeah, mine's literally just J.C. Penney or Marshalls or
This
Kohl's
is
or
True Classic. I think. this
True
shirt.
Class. Yeah, the shirt
Yep.
True Classic.
A
Yeah.
lot of stuff I buy online now.
Oh,
like
there is a lemonade lemonade iced tea.
and
Yeah.
iced tea. Yes, yeah.
Oh man,
That's an Arnold Palmer,
So,
baby.
but there's a Sun Cruiser there's
Just
all
iced
they're
tea.
all iced tea based, and then they have flavors.
I like
of
the
iced tea.
I like the actual one with the lemonade iced tea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
if I have a third one, that might be the one. But that seems like a lot.
You have a problem, Peter.
Well, no, I'm trying to be good. I'm being respectful of.
How long has this podcast been on?
I'm on my second one.
27 minutes.
We've been here for 27 years.
Relax there, Pat. Don't judge.
Pacing itself, baby.
Pat, why you gotta judge? Let him in. I ran 16
Yeah, so stop putting
hard
me,
miles today.
So
right?
stop putting me in your box of Express,
Yeah,
Peter.
Sarah texted me that she saw you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she was like, it was funny hearing her say, like, she texted me. I actually didn't bring my phone on the run this morning because now
Because you're a psychopath.
No, because I sweat so much that my music will just start fucking around on the screen. A couple times on my long runs,
Oh,
it
They buy a fanny pack, Joe.
it went into emergency mode because I had
called 911.
I had like pushed. Or
This is the phone sensing its heart rate.
It felt so many pushes that it locked me out of my phone for like 45 minutes. So now
wow.
on the Garmin, I have a couple playlists downloaded. And so
Oh,
I can
that's
listen
awesome.
Oh, that's
to
nice. I didn't realize
and
you could do that on
connect
the
it on
Garmin.
it.
That's
Yeah,
kind of cool.
Yeah. But Sarah was saying, she's like, in the distance, I could see this guy running, and I saw a girl behind him, and she's like,
With a whip.
That's so, that's funny. That's so nice that this guy is out clearly with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend is like riding, and then she's like, holy shit, I know that guy. That's Peter and Lauren. And I just thought that was funny.
no, yeah, it was nice to see Sarah. She looked like she was doing very well, not struggling too bad. She was at 6 miles, so it was, I was not looking good at that point. But I will say this:
Peter had a shirt off.
not at that point. Thank God Sarah didn't see me with a shirt. I look terrible with a shirt off
I
right
took
now.
mine like off at 6 miles because my nipples
So
started chafing.
new fear unlocked, Joe, from running.
Oh no.
Armpits hurt so bad right now.
Oh.
I didn't know that you had to lube these up too.
If I take my shirt off, I have like it looks like somebody punched me with like something hard.
I took a shower.
Joe,
I
blink
took a
twice.
shower.
Joe, blink twice if you can't beat it all.
No, it's like
Apple
the
whooping
chafing.
it?
Rash.
I didn't
It's
know
the
you could
chafing.
chafe like this.
Yeah.
Dude, the shower,
Guess
I
I'm moving the arms,
screamed.
bro.
Lauren was like, "Are you okay?" I screamed like a little girl. I didn't no idea. Ah!
Yeah, I have on my right side. It's kind of like on my back here, almost not quite
Terrible,
underneath.
dude.
Really bad here. Left side is slowly like developing over.
I
the
am learning
course
things
of-
about my body that I didn't know were even possible.
I have chafed in some awful places.
Terrible.
Comment,
Absolutely terrible.
comment section next week, Pat. is going to just be like, hey, guys, show those rashes on the podcast.
Dude.
That girl,
Guaranteed.
that
For
Lena,
that reason, I
that
am
Lena
out.
said Pat should get the wedgie. I just liked it. I'm like,
so
yeah, you're
good.
right, girl. You're right.
So good.
But no, so yeah, dude, new lockdown. It was terrible. But I get to 8 miles with my shirt on, but the glide
yeah.
washes off by 8 miles.
It will. Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm just burning.
Got to reapply, baby.
I try not to move my arms too much.
You should ask Diddy
and
for some.
create. I just yeah.
You should ask Diddy for some of that baby oil and just lube yourself up before the run.
I'll get you a little squirt bottle, Peter. So
Yeah.
you can just douse yourself in it.
No, it was nice to see Sarah, but I was really praying on the run back that I didn't see her because I was shirtless and I looked so goddamn disgusting and miserable.
Oh, dude, the end
It
of
was-
my run. I actually woke up at like 5:30 this morning to do my first run. Not at like 9 o'clock. It was real nice, and not only that, I felt better than everyone out in the world. I was like, I'm up early. I'm
Yeah.
running. Look at all these bitches.
I was up at 5:45 with the Joe. It was terrible.
It was it still sucked the fat.
Oh, it was so terrible, dude.
yeah.
But what's a game? Absolutely. It's just how dumb I am. I'm such an idiot. I'm thinking like I'll just run this whole thing without. I don't need any extra water. I don't need any. No, dumbass. You need.
I tested
sugar.
the Rice Krispie treats.
I did too.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Worked great.
It was absolutely
I drank
amazing.
too much Gatorade. That's my only thing. The Rice Krispie treats though went amazing.
So I got 8 miles. The worst. I was contemplating life. I was seriously like,
Yeah.
why am I doing this? I'm so over this. I'm hurting. I'm miserable.
Mm-hmm.
I got to 8. I turned around. I caught it back up. Lauren was sitting on a bench. I ate 2 Rice Krispies and I did a salt packet.
Yep.
By mile 11, I was in a groove. The soreness went away. Like I felt great.
Other than being like hot and sweaty,
Yeah.
I felt real good. I kind of broke up my. I had 2. I didn't know how many I need. I run basically around my neighborhood. and I
Yeah.
have,
Chris
like,
was telling me, which is crazy.
I have like a lap. Every lap's about 1.5 miles. So then, like today, I ran 17. So it was like 11.5 miles or 11.5 laps. But
Fuck that.
I need that.
I would
Get to a
cut-
I need a halfway point and back halfway point.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
like the only thing I can do.
I just shut my brain off and I go. But
That's
I
a
had,
big key.
I
Is
had,
shutting your brain off.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, I was thinking about it the last 2 miles today because I ran 15, not last week, but the week before that. It's like every time I get past a new barrier or I get past what I ran last, my brain is like, this is uncharted territory. Go fuck yourself. And then just like all of a sudden,
It's 100% right.
the last 2
you get to
miles, I'm like,
14.
fuck.
My brain doesn't do that. My body's like, you're an unchair. You get to my body. Like I can shut my brain off. It's like, how do you shut your body off? Because my body's like, hey man, if you don't stop, you're gonna fudge your Huggies, and there's nothing you're gonna be able to do about it. And I'm like, I don't like that feeling. I don't want it.
Dude.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. I did have to say to myself, like, so last week, like the 14 miles I did the week before, I like it was awful, and I think it was a little bit because I wasn't smart enough. I wasn't doing the right things, but also a little bit was like I was just letting bullshit take over. Like I'm trying to be perfect with the stay in the mileage, stay in the zone. Fuck
Yep.
that. Enough of that. I'm like all week this week. I'm hitting 8-minute miles. I'm like I'm going to finish quicker than anything. I don't want. I need a little competition. I need a little like I need to beat this. So today I was like I want to be home by 9 o'clock. So that was my goal the whole time. Was like get your ass home by 9 o'clock. Get your ass home by 9. So I have a little. I'm fighting something instead of being like looking at my watch. I literally also have to turn my watch like to time only because if I'm watching like I'm at 8, I'm at 6, I'm at 7. I get so defeated. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to time. Like I can't look at anything else, but it's just the time on the watch.
Yes, I'm pretty good at like looking at my watch. All I really look at my watch for is to see what my pace is at. I try to stay consistent at the pace is what I'm trying to do.
That's something
I mean,
worked
it's a
on
little
today.
different because you guys are obviously going to be running a lot more than I am, but I'm just trying to keep like a pace, like somewhere between 9 and 9.5 minutes, and that's
Yeah, it's incredible how much. As soon as I know it's a long run, my body's like, go suck a dick. But if I'm like 8 miles or less, I'll do 8-minute miles. But it's anything after that, it's like I gotta figure out like what mileage I need or like what pace I need to be at, and then I kind of fall into that groove, and then I just try and maintain that. But it's these long runs, I'm just like, just get them done. Like, I can't even do the got to be competitive, stay in. I'm like, all I'm doing is trying to complete this fucking thing.
You
Like,
gotta
that
put your-
is
You're grabbing your lunch pail and putting your helmet on, just going to
Oh,
work.
yeah. Exactly. But as soon as I hit 15 miles, I felt fucking great at 15 miles. I'm like, dude, I got 2 more miles. Those last 2 miles,
The longest 2 miles of your
the
life.
longest 2 miles. And when I got into my place, hands were starting to tingle. I was like, my nose is starting to tingle. I'm done running.
Yep.
And I didn't finish like by my place, so I had to walk a little bit. No problem walking. As soon as I got in and I was like, all right, I'm done, my body's like, cool, let's go into
Complete shutdown mode.
yeah, exactly. I was like, I can't feel my fingertips. My nose is starting to tingle. What the fuck's going on with the blood circulation? I'm like laying on the floor. I got my feet up on a chair, so it like flows back down. I'm like, what is happening right now?
That's tough.
Sarah goes, I did the same thing too, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm not.
No, nobody wants to hear it.
I don't give a shit. Your body is maybe better than mine. I don't know. My body's going into fucking
It's going to
failure
shock,
right here.
It's
Yeah,
going to shock.
full system shock. I don't know what's happening.
All right, let's see here. I got a few things. This is kind of crazy. So I forget what company it is. I could probably look it up, but we're not going to. It's for a electric cars being built. People
Oh, it's
like
Tesla.
men or the person is doing the manufacturing of building the car, and then a robot dog comes in and checks it, sends reports back to like people who are observing, and if they think something's wrong, they tell the human what to fix.
Excuse me, a robot dog?
Yeah, a robot dog.
And
is
the
It's
rest-
a bit weird that they made it into a dog.
Yeah.
But
So there's a dog, like a
interesting.
dog is walking around with this dude, like a robot dog is walking around with this dude as he's building this electric car. Isn't that kind of crazy?
Wild.
I know, world's getting crazy. All right, I don't know if any of you guys have seen this, and I don't know. This might get us in some trouble. So if let's keep the smart comments to ourselves, like the overly stupid comments to us. But marriage tips from 1913.
Oh, Lord.
I'm looking for
Just gotta turn my mic off now.
For the wives, don't let him have to search the house for you. Alter his day or for you after his workday. Listen, for the latchkey, meet him at the threshold. Who actually? I don't need that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't need her right at the door.
Usually I'm the first one home, so.
Don't say I told you so. That's, I think, good advice for everybody. Nobody needs to hear I told you.
That's-
Joe,
that's
Joe,
a-
I told you so.
General good advice right there.
Don't be disconnected and think your husband is not manly enough because he happens to be short and thin and not very strong.
Sorry.
Manliness is not a purely physical quality.
What year is this from? Sorry.
1913.
13.
So Pat,
Pat, they say
this was for you when you were like in 1913 when women
when ladies saw you and thought you were a bitch,
okay?
you weren't a bitch.
Yeah, so that's what they were trying to say. Don't let your husband wear a violet tie with grass green socks. If he is unhappy, devoid on color sense, he must be forcibly restrained. Don't admit to pay your husband a compliment. Don't omit to pay your husband a compliment. If he looks nice or dressed for the opera, tell him so. If he has been successful with his chickens or his gardening, compliment him. It's kind of nice. Be nice to her. Okay, now for the husbands. Don't talk down to your wife. She has as much intelligence as your colleagues at the office. She lacks the opportunity to talk to her about anything you would like to talk to a man, and you'll be surprised how she expands. What you think is very nice.
These are not as sexist as I thought. Maybe it was like
That's everybody's comment.
towards the end of the industrial age.
Just wait for the last one. Just wait for
the 50s and 60s is where it got real nasty.
Yeah.
Just wait for the last one, Joe, and it's gonna bring it all back.
This is crazy. Don't say your wife wastes time reading, even if she only reads fiction.
That I'm blown away by. This.
Don't?
Don't say your wife wastes time.
Oh, okay.
If you want to read, baby girl.
Yeah, Pat, go home and tell her that. Go home and tell your wife that she wastes her time reading
Don't
fiction.
sneer at your
See what
wife's
happens.
cookery or bitch playing or singing, or indeed anything else she does.
Wait,
So
don't steal.
sneer.
Oh, sneer.
Don't be a dick.
No, yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you said steal. I'm like, steal what?
Don't increase the workload by leaving all your things lying about in different places. If you're not tidy by nature, at least be thoughtful. Tremendous idea.
What the fuck happened
Yeah.
between the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s that they became like
World War II.
these huge
Guys came back real fucked up.
Oh.
Don't try to regulate every detail of your wife's life. Even a wife is an individual and must be allowed some scope. Again, very good advice.
Can they even vote? Women can't vote at this time, right?
I don't. I think
I know
1908,
it was getting close to it.
1908 I think was the suffrage.
I thought it was
I thought it was
1920.
Yeah,
I'm
So it's
sorry.
like,
Oh, okay.
I have. Don't keep
But-
all your jokes for your male friends. Let your wife share them.
there's some jokes you keep for the male friends.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
Yeah. Unless you're
I
looking
thought
for
that
an
was
eye
like when I
roll.
saw that, I'm like, this is much like this is
That
stuff
was
you could
the-
use now.
I'm with Joe. Like I thought, like there'd be.
I was expecting some awful stuff coming around the
It's
corner
like,
there.
yeah, be at home and have dinner cooked for your husband, and then
Yeah.
other things that you can't say on the podcast.
any
Yeah.
any
Was
thoughts
1920,
on
Chris.
any thoughts on the new Taylor Swift record?
No,
or album,
I've
Joe?
heard no.
I did listen to the New Heights podcast.
Oh, that's cool.
With them talking about
What'd you
Taylor
think of
Swift. Kind of surprised. Taylor Swift, normal person.
She's honestly does seem kind of normal.
Like and
Also,
her,
she has which sorry not to cut you off, but what caught me off guard was I didn't listen to it, but I just saw this that Taylor Swift asked Travis out for a date.
Yeah. Apparently, he tried to see her at Arrowhead, and the elevator lady's like, "Nope," and just stopped him. And then he said something on his New Heights podcast, and word got to her through like her dad and some of her friends, some people that actually knew Travis, and was like, "Oh yeah, he's actually a decent dude, totally normal." It was interesting because you see all this stuff online about like what they're doing, how they're acting, blah blah blah. They're like, dude, we're not on the internet. We don't pay attention to any of that shit.
You shouldn't.
Like, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, all this like super inside baseball stuff that you think's happening. It's not. They're
Nope.
just normal fucking people.
Going out for dinner.
Yep.
But Travis
Yeah.
Scott looks Travis Kelsey. His dumb ass needs he needs to go back to just t-shirt and jeans. Like his
some of
what
his
the
outfits.
what in the hell? Why do you wear? Unless you're just pranking the world, what in the fuck are you wearing, bud? Like, just you don't need that. I don't
Yeah,
get it.
Pat. I haven't seen this.
He
Probably won't see
dresses
it.
like the youth.
Yeah, it looks stupid.
Wouldn't he be wearing cowboy boots and?
Oh, so
Oh,
I'm
a
sorry.
little bit different.
Lauren actually did tell me this. So the suburbs want to be country boys. The city people, everything is baggy.
Yup.
Just-
There are at my new job. There are multiple people
Youths.
like in their youths.
The Utes. The Utes.
And they all have like baggy type clothes.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, it's all like, yeah,
that sucks.
very interesting.
Oh, and the last kind of news, last week's news for this week is I don't know if you saw any of the Joe Rogan with the Republican House Representative, I think, or senator from Florida, hot chick. So what they think happened is J.D. Vance had a meeting with a bunch of people to try to figure out how to get this Epstein thing out of the news. So they had allowed this woman to go on to JRE and talk about aliens, like quote unquote aliens, and it was hilarious. Like you could tell. So everybody thinks Joe's like definitely compromised because like
I was about to say, dude's become I don't mean he is a tool, but he has become a tool for politics.
absolutely.
He is a
and it
tool.
feels
You had
like
it right. He's a tool.
It feels like he's completely oblivious to
tranquilizers,
this
Chris.
because he's just putting it
What a
everywhere.
callback, man. What a callback. Guy's on horse drinks, and he's a fucking tool now.
It fucked with his
Oh.
brain. But then, and okay, so we do our podcast probably leans a little bit to one side. But did you anybody? I know
Yeah,
not
because
a
of
lot-
you.
I know. Sorry.
Yeah, bleeding liberal.
Jesus! No, it's my fault.
You
Oh,
damn
fuck you two. You guys had a great political conversation.
You damn
I'm not
bleeding
here.
liberal over here, you know.
Did you guys? Anybody watch any of the Hunter Biden?
Hell no.
Tremendous.
Is that what you listened to this morning?
That
on the
man,
office?
that man.
Then yes, I've heard a little bit of it.
I don't know shit about like the Hunter Biden controversy stuff that's been happening the last
Yeah.
few years. I mean, other than like
He's got the
he's
laptop.
clearly
He was a
been on
crackhead.
drugs,
Yeah.
like that stuff. But the whole shit about him getting sued. Is it $1 billion?
$1 billion by Melania
Yeah,
Trump.
Pierre, that's the only thing I know. Pierre told us that.
So all he said to get sued, he was getting interviewed by someone, and he said,
Andrew Callahan from News Channel 5.
"Thank you."
Oh,
said,
Channel 5 News?
Channel 5 News, yeah.
A mutual friend or reporter by the name of Dan Wolf.
Oh, Dan Wolf.
Reported.
Reputable.
I think it's is it Michael Wolf? I think
Or Mike Wolf.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mike Wolf from American Pickers?
No.
Nice.
Last name is Wolf, regardless
yes,
first name.
Yeah, it is.
Said that Trump met Melania through Epstein. These were almost. I'm not directly quoting him, but I'm paraphrasing. But it was something to this. Even in the interview that he did back then.
Jeffrey Epstein said it.
You guys don't understand that this Epstein guy doesn't exist. You're making up a name here,
Not
guys.
anymore.
Not anymore. You keep it up. We might work the next one out of here.
But he goes, per a conversation I had with Dan Wolf or Mike Wolf or Mr. Wolf, he said that Trump met Melania through Epstein. And that was it. And then the interview continued on. This gets published.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, it blows. I can't
So
understand.
the one innocuous statement that probably just like, hey,
well, he didn't even say
No,
it. He's
but
like,
like, no,
I heard
but-
this
but- yeah,
from this
yeah,
guy.
no,
He quoted it.
Yeah.
He quoted it from the book. He said, "This is not mine. I don't know anything about this. This comes from a guy who interviewed Jeffrey Epstein, and Jeffrey Epstein said this to the author. There's a book out there.
The one
Yeah.
innocuous
He's an
statement.
author.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the book is out there. And Melania and Donald did not sue the author with the book outside.
Yeah.
They're going after Hunter Biden.
So
They want those Ukraine interests, baby. They gotta have them.
He comes on to another interview, and they're like, "Are you worried about this?" It's also outrageous that a president can sue someone for defamation on such a
That's why
thing.
Donald. It's a lot harder. Melania can sue. That's why she's suing. It's harder for her. It's harder
stupid.
It's easier to claim that. But yeah,
A lot of these defamation things that Trump and his team are doing don't have a ground to stand on, but because they have so many lawyers and so much money, they can just bury someone in legality or legal fees and all this shit. So a lot of people don't have the ability to defend themselves or continue on with this because it's just such a financial burden. Joe Biden, or what is his name?
Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden, thank you. Hunter Biden goes, if you need me to be the tip of the spear,
Yeah.
I will do it. As I said, I heard this from Wolf. I never claimed.
I read this from the
I never
book.
claimed to say that.
I have no
saw
inside
this.
information.
Yeah. He's like, but yeah, if they want to sue me, go for it. I'm not scared.
Yeah.
And then he said something else that was kind of like a threat to Trump, and he's like, he was saying, if you go to court, I'd love to hear, what is that called when you, before the pre-trial? Or
You
before
have to
the
go and do a
trial?
deposition.
A deposition.
So Melania and Donald would have to do, and President Clinton had to do one. He couldn't get out of it, so he had to do a deposition. So it's the sitting president it's precedented by the Supreme Court that they have to do depositions.
Yeah, so he's like, if you want,
I
would love to get
we can have this
Trump
conversation.
and Melania
She
on a
hasn't actually
deposition.
filed the lawsuit. She just threatened him. She wanted an apology. So he was like, "Hey, do you want to? Hey, so Hunter, do you want to apologize to Melania?" He stopped and he's like, "You know what? You're right. No fucking chance."
Yeah. it was like that moment where he's like, I want to apologize to absolutely fucking no one. It was just
Where's
so
my belt, Joe?
good. Yeah.
That's like asking Don, like, hey, Don, do you want to apologize for this? And he's like, no, I'm never gonna apologize. I wasn't wrong. They were wrong.
This guy's professional and personal career is fucked out of beyond belief. He's like, dude, they've got my dick pics and crack cocaine, riddled
I'm
face all over the
literally
place.
naked with crack,
Yeah.
with the hookers looking for crack. Like he's like, it doesn't get much worse than what I was a part of.
He's also in the business where, like, if they garnish his wages because of this suit,
Yeah.
he's part of the wealthy. He's got ways to make money outside of it
Oh,
and not
yeah.
have to pay any
Oh,
of it.
yeah.
And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll sit with $1 billion bill sitting on my name and never have to pay it ever.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's very interesting. The world is a crazy place, guys.
Props
And-
to Hunter Biden.
Yeah.
I love it.
We're going to get out of here because Brian's going to be at Broken Barrel, and you know that man does not like to sit at a bar by
But
himself.
yeah, exactly.
So, Chris, thank you again for running with me this week. Pat,
welcome.
all your insight today was just tremendous.
Pat, I didn't even know you were here.
You are amazing
Let's
podcast
look at the
host.
topics here. You picked running, which I'm not doing.
Okay, give me something here. We'll
That's
give
like,
you.
what's
We're gonna
running?
give you 5 minutes.
Yeah, Pat, we're gonna give you the outro
Yes.
while I go take a leak.
Give you 5 minutes
Bye.
to say whatever you want. You get the floor is yours. Hit me with something. What excited you this week? What got your dick wet?
What piqued your interest? Well, shit, that's a way better line than I had. Yeah.
I got nothing. It was a slow week.
Oh God, you're about as slow as a fucking shit flavored lollipop. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us on a beautiful Saturday night. Do us a favor, hit that like, subscribe, comment. Get us in that algorithm, and if you don't
Tell
know,
us who deserves the wedgie this week.
Yeah. Have a wonderful week. Do yourself a favor. Don't overdrink. Eat your vegetables, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Drink your Ovaltine.
That's the wrong one. Wait, no.
Nope, you had it right.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Oh, wait, no, that is the intro. Right? Yeah. There we go.